Hey everybody, welcome to part 3 in our 5 pillars of sumo deadlifting videos. Today we're going to go over maximizing tightness in the start position. So once Kristen's established the foot width where she did before, she's got her feet set out wide, toes out. Before she sets up, we want to focus on breathing and bracing. From this position, before she descends, she's going to draw air in and brace in her abdomen, okay? She's going to breathe in, bear down before she assumes the start position. Squat down to the bar, get set. From here, the main thing we want to avoid is a hyperextension of the back, right? We don't want to break at the back and have the hips come up and lose all the pressure we have in our torso, utilizing our legs or negating the use of our legs in the start. So she's going to brace and then hold the pressure in her abdomen, okay? Bears down, stays tight, maintains this neutral back, maintains the weight distribution on her quad, balance in the midfoot. From here, the next thing we have to work on is maintaining tightness in the lat. She can be in this position good and fine, but have a relaxed shoulder, which we don't want to have. If her upper back is kind of rounded and her lat's not tense, the bar can drift away as she stands up higher. So from here, she's going to think about the cue that we like to talk about here is try to protect your armpit from being tickled. So we want to focus on tension in the lats. So if her shoulder is relaxed and down, we can still have tension here. What we want to think about is you're trying to protect the armpit from being tickled like when you're a little kid, okay? So she's going to flex her lat tight and drive her arm and shoulder down, okay? Both arms, both sides. This stays tense the entire time. The goal when she's pulling is to prevent the bar from drifting forward. So she's going to basically push pressure against my hand, right? And this is going to fire all this lat here. This keeps the bar close to her and helps stabilize her back a little bit more too. So she's going to get set, knees out, brace first, draw in, bear down, keep herself from hyperextending her back, and then tension in the lats. Good. The third point here is pulling the slack out of the bar. So when she gets set, she's set her legs up, her hips are proper, her lats are tense. If she's too relaxed and she starts to pull here without any pressure upward against the bar, it's going to be an aggressive yanking start. We won't want to have anything like that. We want to try and build as much tension as we can off the start, especially in the sumo deadlift because it's so difficult to break the bar from the ground. That's really the main issue. So when she gets set, she's going to lock everything in. She's had her start position perfect. From here, she's going to imagine that she's pushing into the ground and pulling up against the bar with just about 135 pounds of pressure, just enough to make the bar almost come off the ground. That's before she even tries to start the movement. So she's pulling all the slack out of the barbell and the weights and anything that may be there. She wants to get as tight as possible before actually starting the movement. In conclusion, 3 points we went over today. Bracing. She's going to brace before she descends to the bar, prevent her back from hyperextending. We want to keep a neutral spine at the start. This gives us the best use of our legs off the ground. The second, keeping the lats tight. Remember, don't let anyone tickle the armpits. The third is going to be taking all the slack up out of the bar. We want to make sure that we've pulled all the slack, all the loose, any kind of tension there is that we can get before the bar breaks off the ground and get as tight as possible before we actually start pulling on the bar. This is part 3 in our 5-part series, The Pillars of Sumo Deadlifting. If you like what you guys saw, go ahead and check out the other 2 videos and subscribe to the YouTube channel to come see the next ones coming out.